we go, green in Berlin, and it's a good start from Di Grassi. He'll have the inside line on the run down towards the first corner. Is he going to be close enough to challenge Trulli? No, not quite. Trulli holds the lead. A few lockups further back. Buemi tries to challenge. He might lose out to Nick Heifeld as they all make their way safely through the first corner, down towards the right kink at 2, and then it tightens into 3, and it's still, and it's a spin, and it's Daniel Abt facing the wrong way. Meanwhile, Lucas Di Grassi's taken the lead of the race. And they come towards the final section. There's a dart to the inside. Look at that. What a decisive move from Jerome D'Ambrosio as he makes his way past Nico Prost. That's 5th place now for D'Ambrosio. And D'Ambrosio now is in front of Nick Heifeld. Jerome D'Ambrosio is up into 3rd position. He's got past him somewhere out there on the circuit. And here's the replay, all late in the day.
Bang, should have the inside, a little lock up, but all under control.
Da Costa and Bird both coming through. But he's going to stay out and everyone else is coming into the pits. So Nelson Piquet, the only man to stay out on the track and try and have another lap.
1.9.
Lucas is out the pits now, he's away.
And up into 2nd place has gone Jerome D'Ambrosio. And he's come out just in front of Sebastian Buemi. And he's using his fan boost down into the left-hander, and that surely will see Nelson Piquet past Stefan Sarazan and up into 6th position. The championship leader is going to win for the first time since the opening race of the season in Beijing. It's victory for Di Grassi and for Abt.
Well done, Lucas.
And we go green in Berlin, and it's a very good start from Buemi. Is he going to wrestle the lead away on the run down towards the first corner? Yes, Buemi leads. He's managed to get past Verne, and he moves over, and they almost touch as they come into the first corner. Now they're all going to be so gentle into that first turn to try and make it through. A bit of contact in the middle of the pack, but once again, Verne doesn't get the start from pole, and Buemi is away in the lead of the race. Verne's going for the lead, up the inside down into turn 1, and Verne retakes the lead of the E-Prix. And there comes Buemi up the inside, and he's through, down into turn 10. Buemi finds the room and retakes the lead of the E-Prix. Here's a look at it again from Buemi, and look at that. Oh, goodness me, that was close. And that was just about a card's width. And here comes the look from Prost up the inside, going into the chicane, and he's still not close enough, and Verne loses his front wing. And surely he's not going to be able to hold that position. He's not. Through goes Nico Prost. Di Grassi sells the dummy up the inside, and that's 3rd place. He lined Prost up by going around the outside of the previous lap.
Can you let Lucas by? He's quicker.
There we go. Let Lucas by. He's quicker. Is the command to Daniel Abt. Through 7, through 8, through 9, into 10. My counting's really coming on as they come through the hairpin left-hander and then down to start the final tour. Abt hasn't let Di Grassi through yet, but I'm sure he will now that the team have given him that instruction yet. He waves to the inside line and, well, it hasn't quite worked out there, has it? So final lap started by Sebastian Buemi. Hans-Jürgen Abt watching on the pit wall. Are they going to do the swap, the 2 Abt drivers? Down towards the final corner of the BMW I Berlin E-Prix comes Sebastian Buemi. He turns through the final corner now, and he wins in Berlin. Victory for Buemi, and Daniel Abt is going to finish 2nd. Abt finishes 2nd.
Wow.
Yeah!
From Nico Prost, almost, and he was desperate to avoid running into the back of Mauro Engel.
Yeah, and then some heavy defending from him. Oliver Turvey trying to set him up to pass him.
Oh, and again, turn 1, Darrow, we expected to see a lot of this. Making a mistake, under braking, drifting out wide, doors wide open. Nico Prost picks up 8th place there from Mauro Engel. Big ambition being shown there.
The question is he going to see the gap in turn 1? Lucas is going defensive. Look, already defensive. Yeah, wow. Do the same. He's Rosenquist going round. He's done it.
Goes right by him.
Yeah.
There you go. He was waiting for the cruising coast, and now he's going to hold him up all the way to the pit lane.
Let's see the unsafe release. So they let him go, and he pulls right out in the path of the Venturi car.
Bam! Straight through is going Buemi as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So Buemi could pick up 2.
Big move. He's making it.
Oh! He likes that move down the inside into the hairpin.
A long way back. That was a lunge.
Oh, and straight down the inside again, sends it long and late past Nico Prost. The checkered flag awaits, and it is a monumental day for Felix Rosenqvist.
There we go, guys.
Felix, what a race. Are you feeling exhausted, relieved? Celebrations about to begin?
To be honest, these guys made such a fantastic car for this weekend that I don't even feel exhausted. It was just such a good race, such under control. Yeah, just unbelievable. It was nothing went wrong, just a little lockup in the last hairpin, and that's it. I was able to enjoy the whole race. It was just fantastic.
And we've got a pass.
Yes.
Lucas de Grassi
goes by Oliver Turvey.
Turvey's trying to go back through turn. Is coming up to turn 8 now. And
Go
Ab's
away.
going for it too.
Yeah, now has Oliver Turvey got a problem in that next EV Neo car because he's got Prost right behind. The powertrain unit between the two is the same, and so it's personal preference that makes the choice. Bird goes long around the outside. Lopez is still there. Do not hit your teammate.
Oh, no.
Is rule 1 of racing.
The golden rule. And Bird's lost a couple of places.
He's closest to the outside. The Mahindras trip over each other. Exactly what Rosenqvist didn't need, but he's still in front of Buemi. Buemi can't be released across his bows.
John-Eric Verne right now. There they are.
Around the outside. Verne's going to fight it. Contact.
Daniel tried to squeeze him there. That was not the smart move because John-Eric doesn't have to give you that position.
You win as a team, you lose as a team. Yesterday, Mahindra claimed their first ever FIA Formula E win. Today, they were within an ace of doing it again. And unfortunately, pit stop problem means that victory does go to Sebastian Buemi.
All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Berlin. It's a decent start from Daniel Abt. Lucas de Grassi's looking to the inside of D'Ambrosio. Turvey comes across to cover off Jean-Eric Verne, and there goes D'Ambrosio, sending it around the outside. Rosenqvist comes in, all locked up, and that's his race run pretty much. He's going to drop right to the back. Jerome D'Ambrosio, with a brilliant move at turn 1, has gone up into 3rd place. Felix Rosenqvist in the Mahindra knew it was do or die in this race for his championship hopes, and I think they've just slipped away with that ambitious move. Here comes Jean-Eric Verne up the inside of D'Ambrosio and back him into 3rd place, and Lucas de Grassi thinks that he'll have some of that as well. A little bit of a nudge between them. And here comes good boy Nick Heidfeld right on the outside of Nelson Piquet at turn 1. Is he going to get that stopped? Yes, what a wonderful move from the German. This is Buemi getting out of shape, and that allows Verne the inside line, a bit of a wheel bang. You can see here that Buemi has 3% more usable energy, and there he's using it up the inside into 10, locks in, goes deep. That's going to allow Verne to cruise past Oliver Turvey and up into 4th position, so Turvey loses 2 spots. Oh, locked up in front right. Oh, he's going into the wall. Oh, Piquet has thrown it away. Lopez went in too deep as well, and there's got to be contact there, wasn't there, between Rosenqvist and Jose Maria Lopez, and all of that is getting busy. Oh, Lopez backwards. Lopez facing backwards at turn 3. That's quite a view for the spectators down there, and now he's got Nico Prost all over behind him. And just a couple of weeks after the Parisian Jean-Eric Verne won in Paris, Daniel Abt, the German, exits the final corner to win for Audi in Berlin. The focus is on the front row. Buemi versus Van Dorn. All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Berlin. Decent start from Buemi there. He'll have the inside line on the run down towards the first corner. De Grassi in the Audi tries to get up the inside. Quite conservative on the brakes. And Van Dorn slots in. There's the attack from Alex Lynn. Up the inside of Gary Paffett. Paffett goes all the way around the outside though and keeps hold of that 4th place just about. Daniel Apt's trying to get in there. There's a few crunches. I think Oliver Turvey went into the back of Sam Bird. But Sebastian Buemi has managed to hold the lead. Fairline locks up. Oh, that was close. Alex Lynn up the inside, is he going to feed? Paffett into the wall a little bit, Abt goes through as well, so Gary Paffett uses 2 places, and there goes Da Costa as well. So Paffett loses 3 places in 2 corners. He's carving through the field in that Jaguar, and that time it was a little bit neater. Van Dorn fights back, coming into turn 10. That's going to allow Daniel Abt up the inside to get past both of them potentially. He certainly gets past Alex Lynn, and now they're going to tuck in behind the HWA of Van Dorn in 3rd position. interesting. Verne's taken the attack mode and then slices back through and goes up the inside of Pappit. So that was decisive stuff from Verne. Green flag, racing gets back underway, and Antonio Felix da Costa is right behind Sebastian Buemi for second place. He's got a really good drive coming down into turn one. Da Costa tries to sell him the dummy, can't find room. Couple of corners to go. Verne looks a little too far back to make a move as they come towards the final corner. But 1 year ago, it was Daniel Abt who dominated for Audi in Berlin. They haven't had the strength that they had last year this season, but it is a victory for Audi again in Berlin. Lucas de Grassi wins.
Yeah!
Lucas de Grassi takes the victory. We go green in Berlin. Not a good start from Andre Lotterer in third place. Buemi immediately to the outside on the run down towards turn one. Lock up from Nick de Vries, but it's Da Costa who holds the lead. Verne in second. So Bird being, Robin Fries is in the wall. Robin Fries, big damage on the front, and that is going to be the end of any meaningful running for the Dutchman. D'Ambrosio up the inside of Evans. Very good move from D'Ambrosio. Found the inside line just about. He's on attack mode. He's up into sixth place. And there is Lotterer going ahead of De Vries. De Vries makes a mistake.
He's going to make a move. Late defence.
Oh, that was a bit Grosjean.
Okay, yeah, too late on the defence.
Yellow flag out there at turn 6. We'll keep an eye out on that one. That is the 6 and 7 sequence. There goes Evans up the inside, and it's Felipe Massa is off. Oh, he's gone in himself, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's all four locked. So has he gone slightly offline trying to defend from Van Dorn and the Mercedes? It's just gone past.
Now they're all swarming over the back of Jean-Eric Verne in second place. It's Lotterer, then it's Bird, then it's De Vries, then it's D'Ambrosio, Buemi, Evans, Van Dorn, de Grassi, the top 10. Evans looking to the outside of Sebastian Buemi. That's going to be a tough one to pull off, but I think the Jaguar's about to pull it off. They're still side by side. Buemi gives it room, and that is one of the best moves I've seen in Formula E. Oh, again, I thought he was coming over, and what's that? Bird's going through on Verne.
Has Verne got a problem?
Suddenly, Verne is slowing an awful lot. Sam Bird's up into second place. Verne is going to be under pressure here from the cars behind.
Here comes
Certainly
Bird,
possible.
Jack. Here he comes to the outside. As Lotterer defends to the inside.
And Verne hits De Vries. De Vries tries to go up the inside. They bang wheels. Stoffel Van Dorn makes his way past Jerome D'Ambrosio. This is a remarkable drive from Van Dorn, the Belgian. He's about to go past Jean-Eric Verne as well, is he? Down into the hairpin of turn 2. He's managed to get him into sixth position. There's a look up the inside. Verne loses another position. This time to Stoffel Van Dorn. This is going terribly for Jean-Eric Verne. Sam Bird to the outside of Lotterer into turn 7. Bird now up into second position. And Evans, they're going to go side by side through turn 3.
That's brave.
Over the debris, Evans gets on the dirt. Buemi does hold the place in 8th position, and Gunther hits Evans, and Evans is sent spinning around, and he drops a long way down the order. He's not going to score any points today, Mitch Evans. Alexander Sims is lunging one up the inside of Eduardo Mortara in the Venturi, and he doesn't quite manage to make it stick, and Roland now is on the back of Sims as they come down the back straight, all battling over 11th position. Sims trying to get back ahead of Mortara, not able to do so. He's weaving across the line, he hits 0, hopefully he came off the throttle in time, and Da Costa takes the first win in Berlin. There goes Robin Fries to Vries. It's too late though that time. Tried to do the dramatic move, but Robin Fries found the inside line and gets ahead of Nick de Vries. Big lock up from de Vries. He's not getting that one stopped into 1.
No,
if only there was an attack mode out there. Has he got a problem? He's slowing dramatically on the exit of the first corner. De Vries hops out of the car. He tries to push it off the racing line, which is good of him. I don't think it's actually allowed. The rules are that you're meant to sit and wait in the car. Oh, Bird. Little nose in on Roland. Roland gets right up towards the wall. This will be a bold one. Van Dorn's going to try and make it 3 wide. No, Stoffel, don't do it, please. Or he's going to go past both of them because he's in attack mode. And he sweeps around 2 places. What a move from Stoffel Van Dorn in the Mercedes. That is now P6. And there goes Bird. A traditional late dart to the inside into a slow corner from the Brit. And Roland loses 2 places in 2 corners. De Grassi looks to the right-hand side. He's got the extra power, bit of a lock-up, and De Grassi is through, up into 3rd place.
Look at De Grassi defending. That's allowed Bird, as you say, to close up contact between Van Dorn and Fries.
He sent it there, didn't he, into 5. When is Freins going to make the move on Degrassi? We've got one more lap to go at the end of this one. Here comes Da Costa, and he's going to extend his championship lead even further across the line. Antonio Felix Da Costa wins again in Berlin.
Yes! Vamos!
Robin Freins looks like he's lining up 5th place to have a go at Alex Lynn, and there you go, there's the move.
Freins up the inside, we've got a great view of it here. Freins got it, Lynn got the cutback, but I think just had not quite enough grip to get the drive out of 6.
And Massa was struggling massively already, Jack, with the back of the car. We see a yellow flag at turn 9.
Oh, and that is Sete Camera and Gianni. There's a lot of mess down there at turn 9, and the cars are quite far apart. That is Buemi on Degrassi, so I think that's going to be fine. Sims is locking up behind. Oh, and there's a crunch.
That was a crunch.
So is that Sims or someone into Collado, and then Gianni. Oh, and then those two crash, and that's so weird. So Sete Camera just seemed to stop instantly.
Neil Gianni, innocent victim.
So here comes Gunter to the outside of Freins, down into 6th. Woof! Sweeps across dramatically.
Here we go. Yeah, he's going for it.
Oh, and this could work out
too,
because that opens up the gap a little bit. Gunter side by side, and Vern just keeps it. Getting boxed in was crucial there. There goes D'Ambrosio up the inside, but that's going to allow Alex Lynn because D'Ambrosio and Van Dorn were so narrow into 6th. Vern is having to defend in the lead of the race because Gunter is on the attack down into turn 1. Robin Freins has joined the party for the lead, and this is everyone else for 5th position. It's Lynn ahead of Lotterer, ahead of Da Costa, who we're on board with there. Da Costa has got ahead of Van Dorn. Van Dorn's in big trouble. Left rear puncture. Stoffel Van Dorn. Vern into his second attack mode. Max Gunter moves to the lead of the race. Vern, though, takes the slingshot. Gets to the inside. He's back in front. Coming out of turn 6, up the inside into 7, and Max Gunter takes the lead. It's all about the last lap. Down into turn 9, Gunter leads, Freins in second. Gunter immediately covers the inside line. Freins to the outside. Does he try and go all the way around the outside? He doesn't. He'll either just get fed into the wall. Lotterer tries to go around the outside of the DS Techeetah. Up to the final corner. Freins to the outside again. Not going to be able to do it. He'll try and get the drive off the corner and undercut Gunter on the way out, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. It might be the closest finish in Formula E history. Across the line, the checker flag. Gunter wins.
Yes, guys! Oh!
Da Costa just needs to keep ahead of his title rivals, who are starting all the way down the order. Lucas Degrassi is 12th on the grid, and that is Da Costa's closest rival in the championship. If he finishes where he starts, he wins the title tonight. And we go green in Tempelhof. Good start from Roland. He might get the inside here on Da Costa on the run down to turn 1. Da Costa goes wide on the run down to the first corner. Roland doesn't fancy sticking the nose in. Then it is Buemi in behind, the top 3 or 4 line astern. Felipe Massa trying to go around the outside of Nick de Vries, but he loses time, and that allows Alex Lynn to go around the outside of Massa. He'll have the inside for the left-hander of turn 3, and Lynn should be able to make that move, and he does. So Alex Lynn up into 6th position, big lock-up, and Gunter smashes into the back of Oliver Turvey, and that is the end of the road for Gunter. Roland is about to hit the lead of the race, is he, as he comes back onto the circuit? No, Vern has more speed, and he slots back in. That was like watching an oval race coming off that corner. Look how hard the rain's coming down now.
Da Costa goes for the lead.
Antonio Felix Da Costa, the championship leader, hits the front, coming down into turn 6. The 13 car ahead of the 27. They've swapped places at DS Techeetah. Massa to the outside, sends it in super late. Lynn tries to just roll off the brakes a little and keep the car in there, and he does. And then Mitch Evans comes through, gives it some jandle, and gets up into 8th position. We're on board with Evans now. Oh, Massa comes back out of nowhere, and now we're going to go 3 wide. He's going for it, sends it. Oh, this is de Vries. This is de Vries up the inside.
Has he missed the corner? Watch for the cutback.
Roland, and they're still side by side. I think he really blocked the corner out. Roland couldn't get back underneath him, and de Vries is up into 4th position. Here comes Jean-Eric Verne. Down towards the final corner at turn 10, onto the brakes, into the left-hander, And on the streets of Berlin at Tempelhof Airport, it is a remarkable achievement. Diaz Techeetah wrap up the drivers and the team's title. Antonio Felix da Costa, the champion of Formula E.
I'm lost for words, man. Oh my god.
Jean-Eric Verne, Diaz Techeetah, went so slowly off the line in order to save the energy, but it is Roland ahead, Freitz in second, Gianni in third, fourth is Alex Lynn, he's got ahead of René Rast, and there's a crash in the middle, it's Oliver Turvey. Turvey across, Bird wiped out. I think Nick de Vries is the other Mercedes that got caught up in that as well. Somehow they're all still driving. There is Lotterer and Lynn continuing their battle. Lotterer now up into fourth place, ahead of Alex Lynn in the Mahindra. Oh, that was commitment from Lotterer. This is why de Grassi's under investigation. Oh, so that's where Gunther got his puncture. Sims is in attack mode, de Costa is not. Rast has got his ahead of Lotterer. Oh, that was a late move across from Sims. So Lotterer has now activated his attack mode, and so Rast now is up in third place. It's going to be a little bit too close, isn't this, for Lotterer? Whoa, Rast goes for it there! What a bold move from René Rast. It hasn't really worked out. Lotterer comes to squeeze him, and Rast gets the move done, gets the inside. Lotterer's not impressed with that one. They're still side by side. Oh my... There's more contact. Rast is going to feed him out into the wall here, and he's up into third place. Oliver Roland through the final corner in the Nissan takes his first win in Formula E. Brilliant drive from the Brit. Second across the line is Robin Freitz, and René Rast is going to get a podium for Audi.
And that's a win. Well done, Doy.
Yes! Come on! Come on!
Vries goes to the inside and goes ahead, and through goes the race leader Stoffel van Dorn. Stoffel van Dorn in the Mercedes then activates attack mode and relinquishes the lead of the race to Sebastian Buemi. Oh, that's a tight one from Verne. He finally forces his way past Alexander Sims. Here comes de Grassi on Robin Freitz to the outside on the run down into turn one. Oh, de Grassi does his squeeze, and Freitz holds the position.
Freitz is not going to make it easy for him.
Chucks it into the left-hander, gets all out of shape. Buemi turns in, and somehow they don't touch. Buemi holds on to second place.
Lucas, you still have fan boost?
Ooh, we got him.
Buemi, de Grassi gets the dummy, and that was very nicely done. And there's the hip and shoulder on the exit, just to make the point, I think. And de Grassi outwits Freitz there, coming down into turn 7. Stoffel van Dorn down into the penultimate corner. Took his second pole position of his Formula E career. We're going to have 6 wins from pole in 6 races in Berlin. The champions crowned already. Antonio Felix da Costa and Diaz Techeetah, the champions. But the final honours in the final race of 6 races in 9 days goes to Stoffel van Dorn and Mercedes. It's a 1-2 at their home race. De Vries in second position.
P1, P2, mate.